The log is off.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy. Mate USA was last week.
We had a debate about who was going to start, and I said I would, and then I drew a blank.
I've been all over kerfuffle though, haven't I? Because I didn't realise we were starting at the time we started, and
sometimes your kerfuffles are incredibly annoying as well, because you pretend to be the most organised person in the world, but you're the most disorganised person in the world.
I'm really, really, really badly disorganised.
Yeah.
I do this at work as well. I'll get messages saying, "Are you not coming to this meeting?" I mean, eh?
Well, at least you still got a job, which is good.
That's true.
That's suggested that I haven't, but which I do. But at least you managed to hold down employment, is what I meant. I was going to start off with going for our food content, which we seem to do quite often, which is talking about food, because it's brill.
I don't think there's any episode of this, over 60-odd episodes, where we haven't talked about food.
Yeah, why not? I mean, basically, this is a food and drink podcast, I would say. It's meant to be a comedy one, but I think that's probably a little bit close to the knuckle.
It's definitely food and drink.
So I've got some new favourite things at the moment in the food that I just can't get enough of at the minute.
All right, come on then. Are they healthy?
No,
then.
No, not really. I mean, I'll start with the unhealthy one, shall I? Mm-hmm. Got a bit retro, right? Now, This is a rediscovered item rather than a new item. But I've rediscovered ice cream Snickers. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, they're the boy. Yeah.
Salty, cold, chocolatey. What more do you want in life?
Yeah, I haven't had one of them for ages, but they are really good. I like the Mars ones as well.
I don't know why, because we do like a bit of an ice cream after our tea, as we've discussed before. Mm-hmm. And a cornetto was always the way of choice. But for some reason, we dropped into the ice cream Snickers and haven't looked back since.
No, I approve.
And only 178 calories.
Are there?
Which is not too bad, really, is it?
Does that mean you can have a box of them?
Yeah, you can have 4. So the ice cream Snickers. So anyone who's listening, I thoroughly... If someone said to me, do you want an ice cream Snickers? I'd be like... it's like saying, do you want some vanilla ice cream or something, isn't it? But actually, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I think that the caramel makes it in those, doesn't it?
Yeah, caramel. It's the nuts. I like sucking all the ice cream and caramel off me nuts. And the salty. Yes, so, and then moving on to something which is maybe, I don't know, at 98 calories, is it unhealthy? Who knows? I'm loving a Dairy Lee Dunker.
A Dairy Lee Dunker?
A Dairy Lee Dunker. So, I think they're made for kids.
They're definitely made for kids.
To get them eating some cheese or something.
Yeah.
So, you know what they are then?
Actually, I thought I did, but now I'm starting to doubt myself. So I think I've got 2 things in my head. There's the ones where it's a bit like a sherbet dib dab, but savoury sherbet dib dab.
Yeah,
that's
you just
get the sticks.
Yeah,
isn't that it?
That's it. Yeah.
Because the other one I'm thinking of is where you build a little sort of cheese and ham.
Yeah,
but there's no
Lunchables there.
Lunchables, that's it. There's no dunk in that, is there?
There's no dunk in that. No. So you get like the ones I like are the ones with the herby tubes rather than the breadsticks. And you get about 6 or 7 breadsticks on these tubes and a little pot of Dairy Lee, and you just... I mean, I can eat it in like about 12 seconds.
They're like a nightmare food for me if someone else would be eating them in the room.
Oh, yeah.
It's not misophonia friendly, is it?
There's a lot of mastication goes on.
Crunchy. And then I bet you're in with your finger
at the end, getting the rest of it. But then I'm washing my hands afterwards because, as we know, don't like hands being dirty. Yeah. Oh, yeah, fully. It's not a good thing to witness me eating.
How long have they been out?
I don't know. I mean, they're relatively new to me just because they're a good snack with not many calories.
I remember my son having them when he was like young.
Yeah,
Like,
they've probably been out for years and years and years.
yeah.
And
I honestly don't know if I've ever had one.
well, and second to that as well, I love a bit of Ryvita cracker bread with some dairy on as well. So just add that in. Okay, but my third one, and this is like a proper, and I'd like to say it was me who cooks it, but I don't. My wife cooked us it, and it's a very simple dish: the humble omelette.
Yeah.
Amazing, but I have my wife has inadvertently found the pièce de résistance of omelettes. Is that right? Pièce de résistance. Okay.
I don't know what it means.
The ultimate filling for an omelette. Well, tell me the ultimate filling for an omelette.
Cheese.
Exactly. Go to bit of Cathedral City. Yeah.
Yeah.
Parma ham. Little balls of Parma ham in it. Oh, and then she like puts it in the oven so it cooks all the way because there's nothing worse than a runny omelette in my eyes. And you get these little
Runny omelette in your eyes.
You get these little salt bombs of Parma ham in your omelette. Oh, it's delicious, delicious.
Yeah, I sometimes just have an omelette for dinner if there's nothing else going. Quite easy to do.
Yeah, I like it on a morning rather than an evening, but yeah. So there you go. So just a few bits of my new favourite foods. No reason whatsoever. Probably not that interesting, but I do recommend.
I thought it was interesting.
I do recommend a Dairy Lee Dunker and an ice cream Snicker for convenience.
While we're talking about oven, can I just tell you something? Well, I'll tell you the story. It's probably one of the strangest things I've ever encountered in my entire life, right? So one night this week, I made tea and I used the oven, which is why I was thinking about it. So I put some chicken in the oven, cooked the chicken, took it out, did whatever, closed the oven door, switched the oven off, forgot about it. The next day, round about the same time, tea time, I was walking into the kitchen and I just saw something in the oven move like that. Like, because you know what you can see through the door of the oven. And it just went. And I was like, the hell was that? So I opened the door and a fly flew out.
How?
So no one in the house had used the oven since I used it. And obviously I'd left the oven on 200 degrees when I switched it off. So the fly couldn't have got in, obviously before I put the oven on or when I left it, because it would have killed it. I honestly, mate, it was like something from a horror show.
Like some sort of zombie fly.
I was in the house by myself as well, and I just stood there for about 5 minutes going,
Were you expecting Jeff Goldblum to turn up?
I can't explain it. Normally you go, I wonder if this has happened. I just can't explain it.
Yeah, that's weird. It must have been able to get in the back or something, mustn't it?
Well, that's what I thought. Maybe it's just like crept through but they're all quite sealed ovens, aren't they?
What did you do? Did you just turn it back on and say,
I just turned it back on for about. Right, it flew out into the house, but then I turned it back on full blast for about 20 minutes just to make sure.
Yeah, make sure there's no fly vomit around your oven.
Yeah,
I'd have had a field day in an oven as well, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So much grease and splattering and all that.
No, ovens.
Ovens are just like. Well, actually, I was going to say ovens are like one of the dirtiest things going because they're in the absolute clean as well, aren't they? But actually, I had a washing machine incident this week. So we got like a smart washer, and it like sends you messages and stuff.
What could it possibly be tell you? I'm washing your clothes now.
No,
all right, okay.
What it told me was my drain is full. Please check.
Oh,
exactly. So, and it pops up on the television as well. So I'm like, oh God. Because as soon as you know that, like, if it stopped working, that's it. It's like, oh, jeez. So we've got like a little utility room. It's quite small. So getting in and out and round a washing machine is like impossible. So have you ever unblocked a washer before?
Mm-hmm. I had to do it with our last one.
So went in there, got the little flap open, got the drain pipe out, drained it off, and it's almost ridiculous how much water actually comes out the drain pipe. So got the drain pipe out. Drain pipe stopped working. Okay. Got the little turny thing, the filter thing, pulled it out, covered in lint and one of those dryer sheet things, those like fabric softener sheet things. So that had obviously got sucked down. Right, okay. Right, put it back in. Bit of faff, bit of mess, got it cleaned up, pushed it back in. Job's a good one. Off it goes again. About 20 minutes later, I'm having trouble with my drain. Oh, no. Disaster strikes again. So, got the little pipe out again, drained it off, got the big bit out, pulled it out, clean as a whistle. Oh, dear. So, I stuck my fingers into it and give it a little twiddle.
Was it speaking to you then?
All of a sudden, I hit a gusher.
Oh, did you?
I tickled its fancy, and it let all hell rain loose. So it literally exploded with lint and water, and basically flooded the whole utility room. So this is a nightmare now. But at the same time, I lost that little pipe in the hole that it comes out of, without its bunging, so I had no way of sealing up the pipe either. Oh, right. So what do you do in that situation? So you go from thinking it's a 5-minute job to being near on 2 hours. So washing machine's pulled out. Eventually it's on its back. I've got the screwdriver out, the bottom's off it, sliced my fingers open, jammed my fingers. I've got PTSD off it.
Now, how long have you had the washing machine?
I don't even know. I had a couple
is it
of
longer
years.
than 6 months? All right, okay. And is it regularly maintained and cleaned?
Well, it is now because I've turned out to be a washing machine engineer.
You do learn that the hard way once or twice, don't you?
I had honestly, I had the bottom of it off. I had the vents off it. I had the drains off it. So anyway, I fixed it though. That's quite good.
Oh, that's good. Well done, mate.
Yeah, thanks. Right, shall we get into a bit of a beer? We've just been chuntering along here.
Yeah.
So, our beer for this week. Can you show me your drinking vessel, please?
Well, because I was in a kerfuffle. Oh, actually, okay.
Hey! Perfect drinking vessels. Okay, so this is going to beers from around the world.
Beers of around the world.
We are in Austria, and we have a Stiegl. One of the finest beers going, I would say, lager-wise. Not even. I love
a lager.
And this is a Columbus 1492 Pale Ale. Didn't know you got a Stiegl Pale Ale, so this was quite a little buy from the shop. It's only a little box. Oh, don't try and pop it off with your bottle opener to turn cap.
Ah, okay. I might struggle with this because I can't get these open.
No, I can't either. Oh, yeah, no, it's quite easy, actually.
But I have
microfiber's out. Like it. Okay, so Pale Ale out of Austria. No idea what this is going to taste like at all, but
smells right.
Yeah. So let's get it poured in.
Oh,
looks very.
While we're pouring, mate, do you want a fact from Austria?
Yes, please.
Hang on, I'll just find me fact from Austria. Even though I've learned it by heart, I'm just going to make sure. Austria was the first country to issue postcards. Isn't that nice?
Amazing. Thank you, Wikipedia. Or shall I say, Wikipedia?
I was just thinking about that, though. If you went to Austria and you sent someone a postcard, no one would know what the f*** it was.
Yeah, what's this?
What's this?
I mean, it's hard to talk about Austria without talking about as well, isn't it?
You can't say...
Sorry. Are we barred now from all social media streaming?
Say the naughty German or something. If you're gonna, no, you can't say that either.
No, though. God,
no.
We've got literally down to 0 views on this now. Then, aren't we?
That'll be beeped out. Don't worry.
What about? I presume you can't say either.
No,
we probably shouldn't mention.
But just get them all out now. You can't say. 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 You can't say.
But the Hindu symbol of love.
It's the Hindu symbol of love, is it? It's the symbol of.
Oh well, right. Anyway, Austria is beautiful. Actually, I've been to Austria and it's beautiful. Cheers.
I always wanted to go to Austria, actually. Ooh, let's reserve judgment.
Yeah, let's reserve judgment. Keeping with the food theme, I'm afraid. It's a food and drink podcast. What can I say? Keeping with the food theme and new favourites. You know, I'm partial, as we've discussed several times, to a Chinese. I've discovered a new favourite Chinese dish. And it's not conventional, I don't think.
Not conventional.
Yeah.
Or do you get one of the English dishes they have on
Yeah,
there?
chicken nuggets.
Omelette.
Omelette.
Why would you go to a Chinese and order like sausage and chips?
Some people must do it. No, my new favourite one for the Chinese is actually hot and sour soup.
I've never had it.
Why would you order a soup from a Chinese as well? But it's delicious.
Although I don't like Chinese food that much, I do like the chicken and sweet corn soup you get from there.
Have you ever had the Thai soups, the tom yums and all that? They're bloody, not from the Chinese obviously, but they're bloody delicious.
We don't have any Thai places around here, I don't think.
So well, we don't either. You've got to make it. We have occasionally a street vendor that goes to Lancaster that has some soups. But rather than dwelling on my Chinese takeaway, what I was chuckling to myself about was my last experience that I had. So when I did some work in China, and I visited China, and I went sort of a little bit. I'm usually quite well looked after, so someone picks us up and takes us places and all that sort of stuff. But it's a bit like the Indian story, this, which you probably won't remember, but I'll remind you later. But when I went to China, I got a taxi driver just from the taxi rank, and it's really difficult language-wise. Even if you're doing like your Google Translate on your phone and stuff, it's quite hard to get the right like words across and stuff. So a lot of it gets lost in translation. So anyway, the taxi driver eventually took us. We arranged a price, and he took us to my hotel. I was showing him the booking and everything. And he dropped us off at the hotel, went into reception, hello, booking. And it was a bit more Western, so they were a little bit more easy to talk to. He took us to the wrong hotel, in the wrong town, in the wrong city.
I think he did that on purpose.
I think he did this when he had no idea where he's taking us. So he took us as far away as he possibly could, pretending it was the right hotel. And funnily enough, by the time I came out of the hotel to look for him, he'd gone. So then I had a dilemma of what do I do? And I had to flag down a taxi in the street in China, which is quite difficult to do. So I did actually, this second taxi driver did actually take us to the correct hotel, which was about 5 minutes from where I started at the airport. So I paid like $150 for the pleasure.
If someone said to me, you have to go to China on your own, I'd quit the job.
Well, having said that, though, the food in China is out of this world. It is so random. Like, you know, the jokes about Chinese eating anything. They literally eat anything. So I don't know if I've told you this before, but one of the dishes...
Is this where you had donkey knob or something?
Donkey is the national dish, or the regional dish of Beijing. So there's actually specialist donkey restaurants. Absolutely delicious.
I don't think I could eat a donkey.
You could. It's like, you know when you get beef from the Chinese? It's like that.
It's like that.
Delicious.
There's a lot of sanctuaries in this country, though. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea, would it?
Well, just get rid of them. Donkeys are cute, though, aren't they? They look so
I've
sad.
never ate a donkey.
I know.
You can't say a donkey's cute when you've ate one. I've not eaten a donkey.
Yeah, sorry. Have you eaten a horse?
Well, not that, probably.
When you shop at Tesco. Horses are quite delicious as well. French, they're like a bit of horse. But the most unusual one was deep fried duck bones. And I think I've told you this before. It looked like basically someone had just eaten all the meat off a duck bone and then deep fried it and given it to you to eat for a meal.
I don't know if I could eat that either.
They were
too different.
They were quite chewy and you just sort of nibble around them. And then
I've seen
God.
Go on. I was going to say about the eggs. Did you try any of them manky eggs?
No, the 100-year egg. No, I didn't have one of them. No, that's probably a step too far. But I did have a whole, or it got served on our table, a whole turbot, which is like king of fish. But you have to serve yourself with chopsticks, which is quite difficult to do because my chopstick skills are pretty much non-existent. I try my hardest, but it got so embarrassing. You have special serving chopsticks, which are like bigger ones. So if you can't use the little ones, you've got no chance with these meter-long ones. And it got so embarrassing that they had to serve us me fish. I mean, because they couldn't stand watching us mutilate this fish on the table. But,
Were they laughing at you?
yeah, laughing, but like in a patronising way, I would say. So China, go there on holiday.
Take a knife and fork.
And I did go to a restaurant and didn't even know what a knife and fork was.
Really?
Yeah, just like literally not know. It was in the middle of the stick somewhere. So, which I mean is fair enough. They've been eating with chopsticks for centuries. So.
Yeah. That would just annoy me, though. Oh, speaking of annoyances, have you noticed an upturn where you might not notice as much where you live, of electric bikes on paths?
I can't say I have, but that's probably just because there's not an awful lot of people and I don't do a lot of walking around the streets.
And also, the other day, my missus nearly got ran over by two hoodlums on motorbikes in the park. She was walking the dog, came around the corner, and there was two lads went past on motorbikes.
I mean, that's a classic of Washington, though, isn't it? I mean, that's been going on for the last 40 years.
Well, that's true. But it's the electric bikes I think I've seen more.
Where you can't hear them.
And so I'm sure they fixed its speeds, but people have found around that.
Yeah.
I've seen them going to like 60 before.
Right, there's a cleaner at work, and he comes in on his electric bike, and you see him whizzing out when he goes home, and he's rigged his bike, so they're meant to be like capped at like 15 miles an hour or something like that, 15 kilometers an hour, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's only assist, so you can't have them self-propelled. You've got to be pedaling. He goes out. He's never pedaled that bike in his life. He basically goes, and he goes. He's not wearing a helmet. I don't think he's going 60 miles an hour down the road, setting up. And if you come
off, and your bike just stops suddenly, you're going what, 30 meters in the air?
Oh yeah, at least you're having a motorbike accident basically.
Yeah.
No helmets, no pads, no leathers, just in a t-shirt. It's crackers. Yeah. Because I did look at getting an electric bike and I haven't done it. And I did say I was going to get one. I haven't done it. But when you look at them, they are like literally you can't do anything. They're not self-propelled at all. You have to be pedaling them. So it's obviously, but these like kids that have got them and stuff, they obviously do like proper good mechanics to them to like soup them up and stuff, which is quite.
Yeah, I don't know what they do, but it's scary.
Yeah, but I can imagine that's annoying as well, especially because like we sometimes walk on the canal. We've got a canal here, and like even just like normal bikes going down the canal, it's like quite tight and quite disturbing sometimes. And I don't mind being dinged out the way with a bell, but like other people get the hump if they get dinged out the way. So they just
I don't mind getting dinged.
But they just expect bikes to like sort of stop behind you and shout "excuse me" or something, and then people get the hump because someone's shouting "excuse me" in an aggressive tone. It's like they can't win. To be fair, bikes on the canal.
Oh, I've got a delivery driver story for you. You know, you had a delivery driver issue. Have you still got that issue?
Did I? How did I end the story? Did I tell you about my confrontation?
Yeah, you said your missus had kind of told him to stop being a silly beggar.
That was me. Yeah, that was me.
Oh,
yes,
that was you.
He's now delivering again, which is quite good.
So, 3 times this has happened in the last few weeks. A delivery at 7:20 a.m.
Wow.
So knock on the door at 7:20 a.m. Oh, I've got a delivery for next door. Can you take it in?
Oh, for next door?
I'm like, oh, I'll tell you what, you knock me up out of bed so they can have a lie in.
That is annoying. That is annoying.
That's early though, isn't it?
That's early. Yeah, that's early.
I mean, it was a weekday, so I was up. It's not like it was a weekend, but still, it's like, that's early.
Is there a time where you shouldn't be coming to someone's door as well at night? Because they sometimes go quite late as well, don't they?
I would, unless you know it's coming on like the apps and stuff, they tell you, don't they?
Yeah.
I would say any time after 7 o'clock is too
Yeah,
late.
7. I would say 7 as well.
Because you do that thing, don't you, when someone knocks on the door
Who's
late,
that?
you look at each other.
Who's that?
Who's that? And the dog's like,
Yeah. Our dog goes absolutely mental when someone comes to the door. There's but delivery drivers themselves, well, as we know, as we discussed last time, they've been blacklisted for me. But the other side of it is it's just so easy now to get stuff delivered, and it's like you just don't need to go to the shops, do you?
oh yeah. And the other day I ordered some shoes for my son, right? And one of the options, right? So this is with options, right? You could pay next day delivery for a tenner, which, fair enough if you want something quick. You could get the standard delivery for free, which is 5 to 7 days. Or you could get it delivered to one of them boxes, like the big boxes I've got now, for £4. And I was like, why would I pay for it to go somewhere else when I can get it sent to my house for free?
If I had to pay for delivery, I don't buy the item. How bad's that?
What do you mean?
If you've got to pay for delivery,
Yeah.
I don't buy it.
Why?
Just, I don't know. I refuse to pay for delivery. I think I've been Amazoned too much where it is free.
Yeah.
Am I a weirdo?
But we are getting ripped up with all that stuff, aren't we? It's getting a bit silly.
We're getting ripped off for absolutely everything possibly known to man. Have you seen the big news about shrinkflation? That's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Ripped off again. Paying more for less. Great.
Yeah, so you get charged more. I first noticed it in I can't remember what it was. Oh, when you get them at Christmas, the tins. Celebrations. What was that?
Just before.
All right.
Chirping at us.
I thought it was because we've had that warning today, haven't we? Did you get it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I shit my pants.
I shit my pants as well. Everything happened at 3 o'clock today. I can't remember what I was saying now.
This celebration is shrinkflation.
Yeah, and if you look if you go online and look at a tub of Quality Street in 1986,
they were massive.
Like this.
Yeah, they were massive.
Stuffed full of chalk.
Yeah,
and now it's like you get 4 dairy milks in one.
I reckon you get, and they're all the ones as well, which they must do on purpose.
Yeah, so I reckon they do as well.
I don't buy them at celebrations or anything at Christmas anymore because of that. Because you are getting ripped off again for them.
And also, I'll tell you what else I saw this week in Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's. Mince pies on sale.
No.
Mince pies on sale the first week in September, and I picked them up, and the best before date was the 12th of December.
That's ridiculous.
So they go off 2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Who's buying them?
So now, basically, that's the lead-in for Christmas now, isn't it? Oh, my God. Basically, this is just a middle-aged, bad-tempered episode, isn't it?
Why don't they just have a Christmas file permanently now?
Yeah.
All year?
Yeah,
just have done with it.
Buy your stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Take the fun out of everything. Why don't you supermarkets? Thanks a lot.
Oh, I've got another annoyance. Have I got time?
Yeah, of course you've got time.
So my son turned 16, right? Time to get a bank account. How hard is it to get a 16-year-old a bank account?
Is it?
Because he hasn't got a passport, he hasn't got a driving license, he hasn't got any photo ID. So basically, that's all the 3 things that they want. So I could pay 100 and odd quid to get him a passport, and then he would have it. But he needed a bank account quite quickly because he was actually started college. So we found a bank that did it without the photo ID, but the parent had to provide photo ID, and so I'm opening this on behalf of me, son or daughter or whatever. So my missus went to the bank, which was open 8 minutes.
Which bank was it?
Santander.
Oh.
It's open for 8 minutes, had an 8-minute window in the week where it's open. So she took them.
And was it not actually a branch? Was it a post office or like some corner shop or something?
No, it was an actual branch. But the thing that baffled them was my son's got the same surname as me and my missus, but it's different to ours. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
double-barreled.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, he hasn't got the same surname as you, so we can't do it.
Yeah, I can see
What?
that would cause an issue.
What? Yeah, but her name is in his name.
What about a birth certificate?
You had to take all of that. All of that.
Did you get it
Still
all?
hasn't been sorted. Still hasn't
Really?
been sorted. Because I don't know if you've ever banked with Santander.
I have.
So when you ring them up, so he had to speak to them when they were doing the original sort of setting it up. And you have to say, my voice is my password on the phone, right? That's what you have to say. And it recognises your voice. But my son, being a 16-year-old, mumbled it the first time.
Yeah.
So now whenever he goes on, he's like, my voice is my password. And they're like,
We don't
sorry.
understand you.
Yes. So literally every aspect of this has been an absolute nightmare.
Well, the thing I always think is really bad with banks as well is when the interest rate goes down, your savings interest rate goes down as well. So,
Well, yeah.
So banks are just there to annoy us. However, they're a necessary evil. And the other day I was doing something online. I was trying to pay something. And it was one of these ones where it's not like a card payment anymore. It's like almost like a bank transfer. And you get a QR code that you've got to zap. Never works. Never, ever, ever, ever works. Technology is brilliant, but it is so difficult to do sometimes.
Yeah. And passwords are my biggest stress.
Get yourself a password manager.
I have got the password manager,
Oh.
but that doesn't always work.
Although I quite often forget my password manager, to be fair. So, so we've got banks on one side kicking our ass. On the other side, you've got politicians kicking our ass because taxes are going up. We're not supposed to talk about politics, are we?
Mate, where's all this money going?
So I was reading something, and again, you take everything with a pinch of salt because we've got so much fake news. But I was reading something about Amazon that they owe us something like £500 million in back tax, because they've got special rates and everything. Now I get that brings them in to do their businesses, and they get special deals because they can employ millions and millions of people and contribute to the economy of the country. I get all that, but that's 500 million in taxes is quite a lot of NHS stuff and, library stuff. I went to the library for the first time yesterday. In it, like years.
Why would you need to go to the library?
Don't ask, but I went to the library. Did you know that if you have a library card, you can access any newspaper publication and magazine publication for free with your library card?
Yeah. Do you know how I know that? I used to work in a library.
Did you?
Yeah. I was, in the early 2000s, I was bank staff for Newcastle City Libraries. I did 2 shifts.
Can't imagine it being your cup of tea, like, with your expert organisational skills.
I remember the first day I was in the Newcastle City Library, the first shift, right? And it was basically like, because I'd been to uni, I knew how the decimal system works. So I was like, all right, okay. So just you get a trolley of books and you've got to put them back. And then people come and scan the books at the counter. It was a piece of piss. And then I had all of these books, right, going back to China, and they were Chinese. And they read books the other way around. I was a Japanese.
I think it's down, isn't it? Japanese.
It might be Japanese. They read them like the sort of opposite way to us. And I was just absolutely baffled by these books. I'd asked someone, I was like, I don't understand.
Putting them back sideways and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this was a revelation, mate. And you can also get any... what was the other thing? Newspapers. You can get any books as well online now as well, and audio books as well. I was blown away. Anyway, I digressed. Shall we go back into this beer anyway? Because we've kind of muffled around the houses here. We've talked a lot about food, and we're just like bitter, twisted horrible dickheads, aren't we?
Twisted on.
Really sorry.
And a lot of it's going to be beeped out because you said things we can't say on social media.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, we're getting old. Anyway,
I might just tuck myself up in bed and that's it. Finished.
We're a scrap heap now. As my cousin said, we're in Sniper's Alley, huh? Which was sobering.
I don't understand.
Once you get to a certain age, you've got like a target on your back for how long you've got left and stuff like that in life, haven't you?
Oh, well, that's a wonderful thought. Thanks for that, man. I'm glad you clarified that. Crikey. Okay, Stiegl. God, it's so flat. Oh, Stiegl. Columbus.
We should. Yeah. Go on.
1492 Pale Ale. Is the lager on or the lager off?
The lager's off. That was really nice.
Yeah, it's a bit. Mine was a bit like tangy.
Dry.
Tangy.
Is this? Mine wasn't tangy.
Yeah, but pleasant enough, I think.
Yeah.
It's not,
Okay,
as, good,
mate,
it's not as good as a lager Stiegl, though, is it?
Nah, they're brilliant.
Oh,
They're brilliant.
So, anyway,
has this been a bit of a downer? I don't know.
I don't know. I think we've had lots to talk about and lots to get off our chest, and we've just done it all in a one.
Yeah. More like it's a therapy session, this one.
It was Psycho the... Oh, God, there's another beep as well. Have you not... Yeah. Psychotherapist.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Don't say that.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I fancy a Dairy Dunker now.
Yeah,
Right up.
go and have a ham omelette. Do you want to give out some socials before we go?
Yeah, follow us on the Lagers Off on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. That's it.
I've been a bit bunged up this week, so I haven't had a defecation deliberation. Just to let you know,
All week.
Well, not so much all week, but a lot of concentration that wasn't really allowing my thought process to operate.
Constipation,
deliberation. Yeah, so I was a little bit too preoccupied. So hopefully I'll be a bit looser next week, where we can discuss some extra deliberation. On that note, God bless.
See you, mate. Bye-bye.
The log is off.